Hey everybody, it is me, it is I, Cherry, coming at you guys with week 2 of the MDL. Today we are facing Zach Parrott. I've never played them before. I've honestly never heard of them before, but I always love playing people that are new to me. Today we are bringing Sarah Ledge. I know, huge hype. I was really excited to use Sarah Ledge, but I'm not gonna lie, I was struggling with prep this week because this is the week that I has so many things going on. So this is the exact team that I expected to AT. Yo, I had a draft game earlier today, and I'm like 12 for 12. Like, I had a draft game earlier, and I predicted all the six, and today I predict all the six. Like, this is insane. But anyway, my plan is to get up T spikes, just so I can get some intel on if the Clefable's unaware Magic Guard instantly, or if it's boots, or B, get Kieran to be boots, or C, potentially force a spin, or D, force the Ogre to get poisoned. My win conditioning this game is, I think it's Val. Yes, it's Val. I need to get some chip damage going off and need to see if it's Scarf, and then I'll get that intel if I get hazards up. I built this team on Monday, so sorry if my memory is a little off, but good luck, have fun to my opponent. They are Terra Woger, which is what I expected. Like I said, I expected these six. I thought Thundy could come over Noivern, but I really just expected all this. Okay, T-Tar is here. T-Tar is on the field. I am clicking Toxic Spikes. Okay, something that you guys will start to learn about me. I love my hazards. I love them. I could have taunted to prevent rocks, but actually, no, that was a very fast play by me. But I really want my T-Spikes up. I could have taunted and then Toxic Spiked, but, you know, it is what it is. You live and you learn. But I really want my T-Spikes up. They are going to knock off. Okay, and they bring me down to 299, which is 34 hit points. They are no attack. Yeah, they are no attack. So this leads me to believe that they may be rocks. I definitely want to taunt them here. This is kind of just meant to get hazards up and punish. So, I mean, I don't really deal with Woger all that well. It's honestly all pressures on Sinistcha. Also, I made transactions. I don't know if you guys know. Sinistcha wasn't always on my team. I'm going to taunt here to prevent rocks going up. And go from there. And then from there, I'm just going to get up my spikes. I want as much hazard pressure as I can. All right, so awesome. I prevent rocks. I now know that they're not AV. They are probably smooth rock. But I also kind of don't want to get taken advantage of by Excadrill, right? So part of me is thinking, I mean, do I want to just go into... I doubt they double knockoff. Do I want to just go into Gliscor here? If they double knockoff, that would be odd. I mean, if I'm them, I'm predicting... I mean, I'm click T-Spikes, I click Taunt. Odds are I'm probably staying in again, right? So I think I can use this turn to get aggressive and bring in Gliscor. I don't think you double knock. I think that gives you nothing. And the longer that you're in, the more your sand turns go. So I'm going to go into Gliscor here. Part of me is like feeling a little pain in my stomach. I really don't want them to double knock. I don't think they do, but okay, so they do switch out. All right, awesome. I'm honestly expecting an Excadrill pivot. Awesome. I got the Excadrill pivot right, and awesome. So here's the thing. If they want to, I'm gonna be honest. If they want to trade Excadrill for spinning, I'm gonna be so real with y'all. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna click Earthquake. How much does Excadrill? Ironhead doesn't do a lot. And they actually 3 KO me, and then I have a chance to kill them. And they don't know my set, right? So part of me really wants to just bait in the Ogre Pond early, and getting that poison off on it is huge. Another part of me, I mean, I could just go into Sinistcha now. It covers for an Ogre Pond, and also covers if they want to click Ironhead. I can Strength Sap. Yeah, no, I'm just going to go Sinistcha here. They don't switch. So odds are they maybe try to click Ironhead. They Swords Dance Raw. Are you Sash? Okay, I should live a Night Slash. I should live any hit from this. And because I am Colbur Berry. Colbur Berry covers for Night Slash. Other than that, I live anything from this thing. And a Foul Play should pick up the KO. I could also Strength Sap. Although I could Foul Play and then from there Vacuum Wave it with Val. So I am going to do that. They Swords Dance again. Okay. So Foul Play, they're definitely Sash from how they're playing this. Oh. They're not. Okay. Well, this is great. This is dead. Awesome. Excadrill's dead. I did not expect that. Part of me started to regret that I didn't get a spike up. Okay. All right. So Noivern is in. They find my Colbur Berry. Having my Colbur Berry is still nice. It's actually amazing for dealing with Wilgerpon. I'm going to just pivot into Gliscor. This is kind of my check to this. Not really going to think about it too much. Excadrill being gone is phenomenal for me. Absolutely phenomenal. So, yeah, Gliscor's in, and we're going to see a U-turn. Perfectly fine with this. Especially because they can't remove the hazards anymore, so hazards are up to stay. Meaning that if they decide to go Wilgerpon, they're going to get poisoned by the Toxic Spike. Which is essentially what I wanted. Awesome. So they're going to get poisoned. This is great. I can pivot into my Sinistcha. And honestly, I mean, I wish I was Hex on this now. But, you know, I wanted to have Scald. They had an Incineroar on their roster, so I wanted to have Scald to not allow it to come in for free. I am going to go into Sinistcha here, though, because my Colbur Berry is still intact. I also don't know if Excadrill gets Night Slash, right? I might be delusional. They go for Spikes. Okay, so they're not SD, which honestly, low-key, thank God. I mean, I'll accept a Spikes Ogerpon more than I will an SD one. SD's kind of scary. So looking at their team, possible pivots could maybe be Noivern. They could be U-turn, right? So I don't want to... how do I punish a potential U-turn here? Do I punish a U-turn? I could go into Quillfish, and then on that U-turn, odds are they might bring in Noivern, and I can maybe get a spike up on that. Otherwise, I can sack from there, bring in my Gliscor for free, and then start clicking Terra Blast Fairy. I kind of like that a lot. Because part of me thinks you're either, if you're Spikes, odds are your U-turn, or you could be Knock, I guess. And then... if they... Okay, I'm going to go into Quillfish Asui, because if they stay in, I get an Intimidate drop, and odds are they're going to knock off or spike again. If they switch out, or if they U-turn, they could U-turn here. Odds are they're probably going to Noivern on my pivot into Quillfish, which honestly is okay with me. And then if they hard swap, odds are they might just go into Noivern hard, so meaning they probably aren't U-turn. Okay, so they do reveal U-turn. All right, cool. So their U-turn Spikes. Odds are they're probably dual stab, meaning they probably don't have knockoff. So unfortunately, my Colbur Berry is kind of useless, but it is what it is. It's okay. If they go Noivern, I'm going to spike and just sack. Getting a spike up, honestly, is huge for me. I love my hazards. Hazards are, like, amazing. Like, y'all don't understand how phenomenal hazards are. Let me stop. Okay, anyways, so yeah, odds are, I mean, I kind of predict a Noivern pivot here. I mean, they could go Kyurem as well, but if they go Kyurem, that's honestly okay, because I'll then get intel on if they're boots, and if they're boots, then that can make my... Oh, awesome, that looks like Kyurem, and they're not boots. Okay, so if they're Dragon Dance, do I instantly lose? The answer is no, because Jirachi is still here. So I'm going to keep it real. I'm just going to spike and sack. I'm going to spike and I'm going to sack here. I could, in theory, save this and just go hard Jirachi, but I think Earth Power is coming out here. And if they do Earth Power and they kill me, then it is what it is, because I can go Jirachi in next turn and get rocks up. So I'm going to spike. They do Ice Beam. Okay, so I'm probably going to die. Can I get any intel on that? No, I always died. We're going to go into Jirachi here. And if they're Scarf or choiced in any way, I'll call them on their bluff. I want to get rocks up here. Let's see. Do rocks benefit me a lot? It's more chip on Tyranitar. I mean, in case it's Chople, I can kill through Chople. I could also see if Noivern is boots. I could also go for a Ceruledge in game as well. That's also possible too. I'm gonna go for rocks. They do switch. They're probably gonna pivot into either Ogerpon or Noivern. They do go Ogerpon here, and I am gonna get my rocks up. So this is good. I'm okay with this. This is amazing. I have no reason not to go Sinistcha. I mean, if they go Noivern, then I can just make the pivot into Gliscor and I lose nothing because hazards are up. So this is why hazards are so great, guys. Like, you don't understand how much I love hazards. Like, because hazards are up, like, I can make safe plays like this and I lose virtually nothing. They do Terra. Okay. So, them tearing is honestly really good because that means they don't resist ground anymore. So, Gliscor in-game is also possible. Mind you, I started the game with a win condition of Valiant. Now it's kind of looking like I think I have multiple ways to win. They go for another Spike. Okay. Honestly, I'm perfectly okay with this. I mean, I kind of want to foul play. And punish a potential Noivern pivot. I think that's the best way I do. I mean, otherwise, going into Gliscor is a really aggressive play that I don't think is necessary because if I lose Gliscor, that I'm not in a great spot versus Noivern. So I'm going to foul play here. I could Matcha Gotcha, but I think foul play is going to threaten the most on the Noivern, so we're just going to click that. If they decide to go into Kyurem, it's okay because they're going to be taking 25% from rocks, so I'm okay with if they want to make that play. So it's fine. And additionally, I mean, I can just, if they decide to go into Kyurem, I can just go into Jirachi. I am Shukaberry, so premise, that seems to be Noivern, okay. They aren't boots. I'm getting so much. I'm getting so much value out of hazards. Foul play comes out. Did decent amount, not a lot. I'm just gonna make the safe play. I'm just gonna go back in the Gliscor. I lose virtually nothing because of the toxic spike and the rocks that are up. I lose minimal. And honestly, I could Terra here. They go for Roost. Awesome. Something is going to die here. I look at their team. I look at Gliscor. I say Terra Fairy, and I go for Terra Blast. There's nothing. Something is dead. Whether it be Kyurem, whether it be this thing. Well, this thing gets 2 KO'd. Honestly, I think the Ogerpon dies from rocks, Terra Blast, and the poison. But yo, look at Terra Gliscor, man. Look at Terra Gliscor. This thing's the GOAT. They go for a U-turn. It's gonna do virtually nothing. And now, I want to see what their play is. I think their play is gonna be Clefable, and getting intel on if they're Magic Guard or Unaware is honestly helpful. Yeah, it's gonna be Clefable. They are not boots, so they could be Magic Guard or Unaware. I expect Unaware, to be honest, but if they're Magic Guard, then it's okay. That did decent. Oh, they're Fizz Def. They're Fizz Def as heck. Also, I think they're Magic Guard. Okay. Dang it. I could have brought Swords and Ceruledge and just won the game. That's extremely annoying. Okay. So here's the deal. Ceruledge breaks this team apart now. Like, absolutely to its core breaks this team apart. So I'm going to go hard Ceruledge. They should never knock off. I expect a Moonblast or a Flamethrower to come out here, and Ceruledge takes both. They could also Rocks too. They go for Moonlight. Okay. So I lose nothing from clicking Bitterblade. Something is dead. Okay. Awesome. Huge damage. Damage. I mean, the way they threaten me is honestly a knockoff, maybe. They go for Shadow Ball. Oh, is this offensive? I might live one. I ate that. Look at me go. And I can Bitter Blade again here. That seems to be... Might be Magic Guard Life Orb. But they probably pivot into... What is this? Noivern? It is Noivern. Okay. I mean, this is okay. I could have Poltergeisted, to be honest. That was probably the middle ground play. That's a lot of damage. Jesus, can I Shadow Sneak this? Yeah, I can 25-30. I can Shadow Sneak that. If they want to Roost, then I can... And if they live, by the way, which they don't. Awesome. So Saralech is claiming a kill. Yeah. Saralech is claiming a kill. This is nice. And then, let's see. Clefable's in range. Kira might be in range. No, I lied. I'm coping. Kirim is not in range. I repeat, Kirim is not in range. Okay, Earth Power is their middle ground play. I can literally just go into Gliscor. I don't even need to risk Jirachi. I can't get frozen by Ice Beam. I'm immune to Draco, and Earth Power is not doing a lot. And if there's specs, I'll be able to tell from the damage. I can also protect in case I'm in range of a 2-hit KO, which I highly doubt. Oh, that's specs. Okay. Either that's specs or I'm insane. Anyway, we're at the point of the game where Val wins. So I just need to get Val in. I'm going to protect. Okay, they switch out. They might be trying to go into Clefable to get off a Moonlight. I'm just going to taunt them so that they can't. I'm just going to taunt here. Taunt to prevent that. No Moonlight for you. And I'm just going to Earthquake. You have no ground immunity at this point. Ground immunity or resist. Earthquake comes off. That's decent damage. You're going to Moonblast. I'm pretty Spadef. That's a lot of damage. Jesus Lord. Okay, and then I'm going to Earthquake here. I could protect, but I feel like that's BM. And, I mean, I can always protect when Kyurem comes in, and Kyurem's on a timer, so whatever it locks into. Like, I could literally just go Jirachi on the... I can protect on the Kyurem first, and whatever they lock into, I can go into Jirachi on. This is T-Tar. Okay, T-Tar's back. Now, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. What is your course of action here? Could I bring in Val aggressively? I could bring in Val aggressively here. Because, I mean, unless you have Iron Head. But your knockoff Stealth Rock, right? Your knockoff Stealth Rock. Probably Stone Edge. That kind of hits everything except Val. If you have Iron Head, do you kill me? So the answer is no. So I can make the Val play. I can go hard Val, and then I should be good. Worst case scenario, if I'm not, Gliscor can win this game anyway. But I feel like this is the prime position for Val to go. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I didn't know this thing got Heavy Slam. I didn't know this thing got Heavy Slam. But, oh, okay. Well, it's Kyurem and Ogerpon left, right? So I can just go into Alphaba and Strength Sap this, yes? So your rocks, oh, it's rocks, knock, probably Stone Edge, and heavy slam. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm really upset about that. I guess that play was... I could have protected. Why didn't I protect? That was such a throw on my end. I should have protected, for sure. I just lost Val for no reason. Yeah, I got too ahead of myself. But it happens. I mean, I'm at full health, and I could scald to ensure that I land. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Just going to scald. Does nothing. They knock me off. I am Colbur. This is going to do nothing. Yep. And, I mean, I am going to Matcha Gotcha. I'm really upset about that. Oh my god. I literally could have protected it. If I protected, I would have saw that it had heavy slam. And then I probably would have just earthquaked instead. Although earthquake wasn't killing, but I would have just earthquaked instead. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. Oh man, I also didn't know it got heavy slam. Thought I only got Iron Head. But it is what it is. Just a misplay. So it happens. But we're still in the driver's seat. Sarah Ledge can win. Gliscor can win. Oh yeah, like this is dead to sand and poison. Oh no, it's one more turn of sand. This might be dead to poison. 5-10. Yeah, it might be dead to poison. I'm gonna be honest. My play is always Jirachi. I mean, I don't think they should ever Earth Power. If they do, I'm Shuka, so it's not terrible. Yeah. The Ice Beam. Okay. Ow. Sandstorm's gone. And this is not dead. Okay. And I can always Healing Wish here. Healing Wish always ensures that I win the game. Because I then get the free pivot into the Ogre Pawn. And, well, I can always just get the free pivot with Elphaba. Because their U-turn, they can't kill me at all. So I'm just going to claim my kill. I'm going to just Aura Sphere here. And then that should be a kill there. And then because of the poison and how everything is mapped out, my Sinistcha should be able to just win the game. So, yeah, that's going to be GG. Sorry if I sound bummed. I'm just really upset about the Heavy Slam play. Like, I literally could have just protected. And from Protect, I would have saw that it is literally Heavy Slam. And then I wouldn't have made that play at all. I would have just went hard into Sinistcha because I'm Culverberry. But I wanted Val to get kills, and I was on the offense, and, you know, but it is what it is. It happens. Luckily, I mean, the hazards put in a whole lot of work. I cannot lie. Like, they really ate down. Even if I die here, I can always just protect with Gliscor, and the poison should just be able to kill the Ogre Pawn. They are knockoff. So are they not grass move? I'm so confused. Okay. Well, I mean, I can go into this and I can click Shadow Sneak and I'll be fine. So that's going to be GG's to Zach Parrott. Another 3-0 victory. Wait! Oh, I'm just throwing. Oh my god, I'm throwing. Guys, I'm throwing. I'm throwing for content. Is that it? Oh my god, I'm throwing for content. I'm actually throwing for content. Oh my god, I'm throwing for content. Oh my god, I'm throwing for content. I'm throwing for content. Okay. Okay, guys, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. They shouldn't be Synthesis. Their Ivy Cudgels Knockoff, U-turn, and spikes. They always die. I'm just trash. I'm trash at the game. Okay. Awesome. Well, you know what? You know what? Today has just been a day. You know, today has just been a day. Do I want Gliscor to get a death? And Josh to get it. I don't really care. Yeah, I'm dumb. I forgot that rocks went up. I'm stupid. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay, guys. I'm human. I make mistakes, right? Yeah. So it just went from a 4-0 to a 1-0, but we won, right? We won. We won. I'm a dummy. I'm actually an idiot. But okay. Anyways, that's gonna be GG's. We're gonna win the game 1-0. Absolute terrible performance by me. Like, the moment Valiant went down, like, everything just went out the window. I played phenomenally until then. But, you know, it is what it is. That's going to be GG's. We are going to be 2-0, which is great. And I will see you all for week 3. I think, who is week 3 against? I don't remember. I never do when I play these games. But that is going to be it. And I will catch you all soon. Bye.